Hi, Miss Scott. It's Taylor Speedo, currently in your period 4-5 class, and the book that I'm reading for this vlog is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, and the genre is realistic fiction.
Okay, so my book is about Louisa Clark, who lives with her family and just recently got laid off. So she contributes lots to the family, so she needs to find a job quick. So she goes to the job central, no luck finding a job, but then ends up finding one. She doesn't really want to do it, but it's money. So she goes for the interview and she gets it. So she meets the person that she's going to be taking care of, and his name is Will Traynor. He's mid-20s, he was very outgoing, did a lot of stuff, but now, he's a quadriplegic, so that means that from the neck down, you're paralyzed. So for a while, it was a bumpy start. He didn't want to be taken care of.
But since they've been, together for such a long time, they started to develop feelings for each other. So when she found out that he only has 6 more months to live, she wanted to do something about it because she started loving him. So she tried events, she went on vacation, confessed her love to him. And even with that, he was like, no, I still want to go through with the process of going and practically committing suicide. But it's not really committing suicide. You're allowed to do it in Switzerland. That's why he wants to go there and do it. So I'm going to read what I thought was an interesting passage from my book, and I just typed it up on my computer so it's easier for me to read. So here I go. So Jojo Moyes, author of Me Before You, uses careful diction to convey the theme of love and partnership. In Me Before You, Will Traynor argues that, just listen. You of all people, listen to what I'm saying. This, tonight, is the most wonderful thing you could have done for me. What you have told me, what you've done in bringing me here, knowing that somehow from that complete arse I was at the beginning of this, you managed to salvage something to love as astonishing to me. But I needed to end here. No more chair, no more pneumonia, no more burning limbs, no more pain and tiredness and waking up every morning already wishing it was over. When we get home, I'm still going to go to Switzerland. And if you do love me, Clark, as you say you do, the thing that would make me happier than anything is if you would come with me. So I'm asking you, if you feel the things that you say you feel, then do it. Be with me. Give me the end I'm hoping for. Moyes 281. The love noted in this quotation is in reference to Louisa and Will because they've spent so much time together, and Louisa's practically with him 24/7 because he always needs that care. He always needs someone. He can't be left alone for more than 15 minutes because you don't know what can happen. So when Louisa starts to develop feelings for Will, it's kind of hard for her because she wants to be with him, but then again, he wants to go through this process because he feels that it's what's right for him, and he just wants it to be over. This episode for Louisa becomes a pretty difficult lesson in the whole letting what you love most go, because she really loves Will, but she has to let him go because she just has to. It's what is meant to be. It's what is going to happen regardless of any situation. For me personally, what I'd hoped to gain out of this whole book was the motivation to move on, because when I was reading up on it before, it said how people learn life lessons. So I was like, oh, this is really neat. I want to learn some life lessons. And what I learned before from not even reading the book is don't let certain circumstances hold you behind and not let you thrive for what you want to actually do in life. I also had taken a little passage from my story, and it states that some mistakes just have greater consequences than others, but you don't have to let the result of one mistake be the thing that defines you. You, Clark, had the choice not to let that happen. Moyes 150. So for me, it was helpful personally in my journey because it showed me to really never give up and to keep pushing forward because you never know what lies ahead. And also that you can build such a strong relationship with someone that it can shape you into who you are today. I'm assuming that would be good as in who you are today. But just based on the novel, Louisa was shaped into who she was today because of Will, and it's just amazing how one person can have such an impact on your life that it just changes everything around for you. So, to be completely honest, this is probably one of my favorite quotes that I've listed. And just because it shows you that just because one little thing happens in your life, you shouldn't let it make or break you in a way. when mistakes happen, it happens, and you should just move on and live from it, you know? Like, you can't just go around all day being upset. You have to go through every day like it's your last day. So with this one, I chose another little passage, and it states that you only get one life. It's actually your duty to live it as fully as possible. Moyes 194. And I chose this particular quote for the section because it just explains practically what I just said. It's just, you want to live life to the fullest, and as if you only have one life, because you really do. You're not a cat. You don't have 9 lives. So it's like you want to live it to the fullest and just make the most out of it, you know? What this book had helped me realize is that you should live life to the fullest fulfillment and never let struggles be in the way of your happiness, you know? Happiness is everything. Happiness is key. There's no reason why you should ever not be happy, you know? Like, you don't know when you will have that last day of your life, and you wouldn't want to spend it being upset over some little mistake or circumstance that happens, you know? So for me, it was helpful personally in my journey because it showed me to really never give up and to keep pushing forward because you never know what lies ahead. And also that you can build such a strong relationship with someone that it can shape you into who you are today. I'm assuming that would be good, as in who you are today. But like, just based on the novel, like, Louisa was shaped into who she was today because of Will, and it's just amazing how one person can have such an impact on your life that it just changes everything around for you. So my third little passage that I took from my book for this part was, all I can say is that you make me. You make me into someone I couldn't even imagine. You make me happy. Even when you're awful, I'd rather be with you. Even the you that you seem to think is diminished than with anyone else in the world. Moyes 320. From this, I aspire to just live on and not dwell on the mistakes and just all the bad negativity going on in life. Just keep pushing forward because in the end it all works out. I chose to pick this for this part because it just shows how you can grow such a deep connection with someone and how it can shape you into just good things and how amazing, I guess, people just are. Now, if I had to rate this book, I would probably rate it out of 10 stars an 8.5 because in the beginning it was so dry. Like, there was just really nothing going on. It was just, you know, the basic plot. And when she started to get into it more, it was just like, wow, like, I don't want to put this down. Like, I just want to spend like all day reading this book. When are they coming out with the second book? It's just like one of my favorite books. And I don't read many books, but honestly, I'm going to go and see what else this author has, you know, done, what else she's put out there for books-wise. Now, I would recommend this book 100% to a friend. I don't know if my guy friends would exactly like it, but I know my girlfriends would. They love, you know, they're chick. It's a chick movie, chick book, same thing, you know, like, they love this type of stuff. All girls love this type of stuff. And it's a tearjerker. Like, I can't deny that I didn't shed 1 or 2 tears because it's just like, it's so different. It's nothing like your basic, you know, chick flick. It's different, and it's just an overall great book, in my opinion. Also with this, the plot, you never know how it's going to go. It can either go really good or it can go really south. So it's just, that's why, I would honestly recommend this more to a friend because you never know what's going to happen next. It's not like you can think and be like, oh yeah, that's going to happen next. No, it's like, you may think this thing, but it can be completely opposite to what you just thought.